What's up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by Galadon Gaming. Clash Royale action, talking about beating legendary players, legendary cards, rather. This just into the Gala newsroom. Without using them, but let me preface this whole episode by telling you that I am absolutely not advocating for the system to stay the way it is right now. Obviously, there needs to be a change, and I feel like legendary cards, I stand by what I said. If you didn't see the video the other day, I will link it up, maybe in the description, maybe below, maybe I'll forget, just being honest. But the video I made the other day that talked about what I felt needed to change to the availability of legendary cards. Now, the Royale team has said something's coming, something good, they haven't been specific, is going to happen as far as how hard it is to get legendary cards, especially right now as a free-to-play player, and I still have faith that that change is coming. Now, hold on, did you guys see that? Did you see what Tom DeBeast just did? Hold on, let me play this again. Here comes the super slow-mo replay. Watch the Lava Hound go to pups, watch the zap spell, just perfect timing. I've never done that. That's nuts right there. That was crazy. Back to the battle. But the zap spell caught the Lava Hound the instant it was going to pups and vaporized every single lava pup all at once. That was crazy. I'm sorry. That right there was an epic move, and I got to give Tom DeBeast credit for grabbing all those pups in just an instant. That takes some practice. That is definitely something I have not seen before. Yes, I know. All of you guys down in the comments, go ahead, feel free to say, I do that all the time, Galadon. That's not that big of a deal. He sucks. I'm better. Anyway, okay, back to the battle. We've got Tom DeBeast, 567, defeating or working on defeating my Hikau. I'm sure I destroyed that as well. But yes, his opponent, multiple legendaries, Lava Hound, Ice Wizard, Princess, doesn't matter. Tom doesn't need them. He is going to town with conventional cards, even an Ice Spirit in there. And watch it again. Here it comes. Oh, okay. Well, duh. He didn't have the zap spell up. Come on, Galadon. Pay attention. Okay, so getting some good damage on that right lane tower is Tom's opponent. Tom throwing up the, I'm assuming, sincere, well played. You never know with these emotes, but that's another thing, obviously. So, let's check it out as the balloon moves in. He's got minions to try to counteract that balloon. Zap spell takes care of them quickly. The balloon is going to get in there, but not get, well, it got a good chunk of damage off. That tower is down below 500 hit points, and suddenly things not looking so good for the non-legendary player, but the fireball down there cutting that tower down, so obviously Tom going for the indirect damage or direct damage, not having to use troops. 30 seconds, he's just got to stuff this last push and then get another fireball in on that left lane tower, and it's all going to be over. He's got a mini P.E.K.K.A going down the left lane, another elixir collector down. Here comes the musketeer. There is the balloon Lava Hound combination. I'm sorry, right here, I'm in big trouble. Mini P.E.K.K.A doesn't look like it's going to get there. The zap and the minions stop the mini P.E.K.K.A. Tower just, no, doesn't quite go down as time counts down. Somehow he stops the push, squeezes in the fireball, and grabs the last second 1 crown win using no legendary cards against a player who had a whole bunch of them in his deck. So again, it really comes down to the play, the skill, not just the cards. Now, I also realize that the dynamic is different in tournaments. And also you've got card levels. Here you have some inconsistencies. Level 11 versus level 10. But again, I'm more talking right now just about the fact that you can beat legendary cards with non-legendary cards. It happens, although in tournaments, man, now I'm thinking, let's just scrap the whole episode. No, I'm kidding. Seriously, we will continue with the episode, but I do agree with you that at the tournament standard right now, things are even tougher. When you don't have access to legendaries at all, and you've got players that have all sorts of legendaries, it makes things a bit unfair. And that uneven playing field, it really does kind of take away from the game a little bit, because you cannot help but feel like, hey, as a free-to-play player, I don't have any legendaries. Now, personally, I can say that. Okay, I am a free-to-play player on Galadon Gem. I have never received a single legendary card. Supercell, are you listening? Galadon Gem? I'll link the player hashtag later. And hopefully at some point I will, and if I do, then I'll never make another video like this, okay? Okay, Supercell? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's not the case, okay? Just, I can already hear the comments coming in. But no. Also, hey, look at Galamom. She has a level 9, practically level 10 account, and she's never gotten a legendary card. Now, admittedly, she loses a lot of her battles, but come on, guys, check out her stats. Over 4,500 battles won and not a single legendary card. All right, and she is up in Arena 6. She has gotten there with a level 9 account, so she's got a lot of legendaries that are available to her that should be showing up, but they're not. And that, you know, I see that a lot. I see a lot of the heck with the RNG, meaning random number generator, because on my Twitter feed, on a daily basis, if not an hourly basis, I see tweets that say, I just got a princess out of a wooden chest, or I got an ice wizard out of a golden chest, or I got your mom out of this sea chest. No, I'm kidding, but what I'm trying to say is that people are bragging all the time that they got a legendary card out of a chest. I haven't seen it happen. Galamom hasn't seen it happen, and Gala Wife, who is also a free-to-play player. Now, she doesn't play as much as my mom, and I don't play as much as my mom. I don't know if anybody does. I mean, come on. She's got 4,600 wins. She probably has about 5,000 losses. But anyway, so I'm just saying, man, I really went down the rabbit hole on this one. This I really got sidetracked. I didn't even know where I left off. Okay, so Matt right here from Full Attack, obviously battling hard without the legendary cards, trying to defeat the player with the legendary card or cards. And it looks like as time runs out, the Hog Rider is going to get to that tower on the left-hand side, and that is going to do it. And time is going to run out. No chance on the right-hand side, and Matt grabs the close, albeit a level 11 versus a level 10 victory. Again, a lot of the cards, the common, the rares were the same level. But let's move on and try not to get sidetracked. Man, I don't know. It happens. Maybe it's too much caffeine. Maybe it's not enough sleep. And here we go. Next battle, we've got Sky from another Full Attack clan, FA Emerald, going up against Desolu from the clan Messenger. I don't know, that's a strange word. Must be French. Messenger. I'm not sure what that means. Anyway, let's go ahead and move forward with the battle. You can see right away that the opponent on the bottom, Desolu, has got at least 3 legendary cards in the lineup, and Sky, no legendary cards. But he's got a very unusual deck. I love it. He's got the Tombstone, one of my favorite cards. Got the Goblin Barrel, probably my downright favorite card. Now, when I say favorite card, I just mean for the dynamic, for the way it works. I just think it's super cool. In-game, probably right now, I am enjoying using the Spear Goblin Hut the most. But, okay, I digress again. Anyway, back on point. We've got Desolu losing a tower right away to a fantastic Prince Spear Goblin Barrel combination. I love it. Just overrunning this player, and now things don't look good. We're only a minute into this battle, and Sky coming at him again with a giant, and now Desolu has dropped the Sparky. Now, my personal opinion on the Sparky is it is not overpowered, but it's one of those cards that a certain number of people are always going to feel is overpowered. It's either going to be the Sparky is OP, or the Giant, or the Royal Giant, or maybe the P.E.K.K.A. or the Lava Hound. It's just whatever card you might personally be having trouble countering. For me, all of those I can have trouble countering. But a great counter for the Sparky is the Tombstone. Should you be able to keep that Tombstone up, it is going to withstand the blast and then release all of those skeletons that are going to further delay and destroy that Sparky. And in the meantime, oops, wow, Sky, is this episode over already? That was so fast. Alright, so moral of the story, should we have more legendaries available to free-to-play players? Yes. Do you absolutely have to have legendary cards to beat legendary cards? No, at least that's my opinion. But then again, remember, opinions are like butts. Everybody has one, and they all stink. Thank you guys, as always, for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Please do hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for daily Clash content, and yes, of course, I hope to see every last one of you back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks.
Golly dog, yours might stink, but mine smells like roses. So I've been told. I wouldn't smell it myself.
Oh!
I'm sorry.